to the newsroom breaking this hour. Rescuers are combining through rubble in Gaza City following a series of Israeli airstrikes. Bulldozers are clearing debris as teams search for survivors. Particularly in the Tel Al-Hawa neighborhood, Gaza's civil defense agency report that 100 people were killed in what has been described as the deadliest night in the territory since the ceasefire. Let's listen into what was said.
ما زالت طواقمنا تعمل بالحد الأدنى وبالمعدات البسيطة في عملية انتشال الشهداء، كما زلنا نعمل في عمليات الفحر والتكسير لإخراج ما يمكن إخراجه من المصابين الذين حتى الآن عالقين تحت الركام.
الليلة نزلوها عليه تصاوب واستشهدوا 7 أنفار، زلمة ومرته وابنه وبنته، يعني ابن أخويا ومرته وابنه وبنته، وبنات أخويا 2 وابن أخويا شاب، 7 أنفار استشهدوا والحمد لله.
Iran accuses Israel of violating ceasefire agreements in Gaza, Lebanon. The Iranian Foreign Ministry has accused Israel of repeatedly violating ceasefire agreements in the Gaza Strip, intensifying the tensions across the region. Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghei has said that Israel's continued breaches of Gaza ceasefire deal, coupled with what he described as terrorist actions against civilians in Lebanon, reflect a broader pattern of aggression. According to Baghei, these actions demonstrate Israel's intent to undermine and obstruct economic development and reconstruction efforts in Lebanon. He has emphasized that such violations not only endanger regional peace, but also hinder humanitarian and rebuilding initiatives in areas already devastated by the conflict. The remarks come amid heightened hostilities and growing international concerns over repeated ceasefire violations, as both Gaza and Lebanon continue to face severe humanitarian and infrastructure challenges. Pope Leo was speaking during his general audience in the Vatican's St. Peter's Square, where he has talked about anti-Semitism and Hurricane Melissa. During his address, Pope Leo has condemned the anti-Semitism directed against Jews while highlighting the heritage shared with the Jewish people. He has also prayed for the people in Jamaica and Cuba who are struggling with the violent storm and flooding caused by the hurricane. Let's in fact listen into what he has said.
Così la Chiesa, memore del patrimonio che essa ha in comune con gli ebrei, è spinta non da motivi politici, ma da religiosa carità evangelica, deplora gli odi, le persecuzioni e tutte le manifestazioni dell'antisemitismo dirette contro gli ebrei in ogni tempo e da chiunque. Questi giorni si è abbattuto sulla Giamaica l'uragano Melissa, una tempesta della potenza catastrofica che sta provocando violente inondazioni. In queste ore, con forza devastante, sta attraversando Cuba. Sono migliaia le persone sfollate, mentre sono state danneggiate case, infrastrutture e diversi ospedali. Assicuro a tutti la mia vicinanza, pregando per coloro che hanno perso la vita, per quanti sono in fuga e per quelle popolazioni che in attesa degli sviluppi della tempesta stanno vivendo ore di ansia e preoccupazione.
Now we move on to our next news. Syria's interim president Ahmad al-Sharaa has said that the country has secured $28 billion in investments over the past 10 months following the overthrow of Bashar al-Assad's government last year. Speaking at the Future Investment Initiative conference in Riyadh, al-Sharaa has said that Syria was open for business and has urged foreign investors to take part in rebuilding the war-torn nation. Let's listen into what he has said.
يعني اليوم سوريا بعد خلال 10 أشهر وفي 6 أشهر الأولى دخل استثمارات ما يقارب 28 مليار دولار، وتعتبر يعني سوريا بعد خروجها البلدان التي خرجت من الأزمات ليس كلها كان متاح لها أن تنهض من جديد. لأنها تخرج من حرب ثم تدخل في دوامة من الأزمات، تخرج من حروب أهلية ثم تدخل في دوامة أزمات.
The remarks have come as Damascus embarks on the enormous task of reconstructing its shattered economy after more than a decade of conflict that has killed tens of thousands and displaced millions, as well as devastated the cities. The World Bank earlier this month estimated the cost of Syria's reconstruction at $216 billion. Since Assad's ousting, Saudi Arabia has played a leading role in re-engaging Damascus. Riyadh has signed a $6.4 billion in investment and partnership deals with Syria and, along with Qatar, pledged $15 million towards settling Syrian debt to the World Bank. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has also pushed for Washington to lift sanctions on Syria and helped arrange a landmark meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and Syrian President Ahmad al-Sharaa earlier this year. Afghans share concerns over... Now we move on to our next news. In Kandahar, near Afghanistan's border with Pakistan, residents are expecting growing concerns